Friday here, and yeah, let's talk about Cloudpunk because I finished the game. I wasn't really thinking of doing reviews. Well, actually, for most games, especially when it comes down to PC games that I just have on hold, and pretty much I wanted to play them, and now I finished them, especially this quickly. I never thought it would come this quick, but this game, I've been really wanting it ever since I seen Splattercast video, just like him playing the game, which was like years ago, like 2 or 3 years, or give or take. I just had to check this out myself, and thank God I did. And then I had to finish it, and I'm like, yo, I'm here for the ride. So you know what? Let's just see where this takes us. And man, did it take us in so many places. I feel like the ending wasn't satisfying much. I honestly feel like there's probably more, but I don't know what it is. I just really want to see more, and I can't spoil it. Gotta check yourself, gotta play it for yourself, or watch a walkthrough. At least that's what I used to do. But if I honestly don't agree. Like, oh, watching a walkthrough would actually do it. No, you gotta play it. Definitely gotta play it. There's ways to play it. I guarantee you gotta play it. But I played it on the Switch. I feel like it's kind of better on PC, but what are you gonna do? I play it on the Switch. But yeah, this game was fun. It's story driven for sure, and pretty dark in some cases, but also another thing in this, it's a very, I guess, cozy game due to the fact that there's no fighting, which that could have been cool. And it's not really like Cyberpunk. There's no fighting. There's no like, major serious, I mean, there's some serious missions where you kind of have to drive like very quickly. And basically what this game is, it's a delivery simulator, but with a story surrounding this cyberpunk universe that you're in. And there is parts of the story where you get to really know the characters, especially Rania, Control, Pashta even, and Camus, like just a good amount of characters in this particular, and they did a good job with the voice acting. Really does feel indie, but they did a very good job actually doing the voice acting. I don't really notice any problems. I mean, there's probably like some specs of like hearing, because I just you soon realize like, okay, they're voice acting in a freaking bathroom, or I don't even know what that background noise is, but you could definitely tell. But overall, man, for this game and playing it in this current age, it really got me with the thrills, especially just playing it, and just I always love cyberpunk style games. I may not have the money or the equipment to play most cyberpunk games, specifically cyberpunk, but for this one, I knew that I was in for a treat by playing like just this Cloudpunk, for knowing that I really do have a little like bite size of that cyberpunk goodness that I really hunger for, because it really did quench that thirst. But I just feel like I wish there was more. I feel like there could have been more. I feel like this could have been a longer game, with the ending that I choose. And you make some decisions here and there, and pretty much you want to know what goes on with the other characters, especially me doing a couple missions that haven't finished yet. There's not really a lot of side missions, but some of the side missions that is, I wouldn't say worth really finishing, but there is something more to this game. I feel like there's certain like edges, instead of going like, forward mostly, because it carries a lot of weight through that. And I really enjoyed, within the driving, upgrading your Hava, aka your flying car, it's called a Hava, and working for this company where it's not supposed to be public, because in some cases it's illegal to actually work for this company called Cloudpunk, which is where the name comes from. And you're just doing your job, just normal, but it really has that emphasis of just that, because it's dialogue heavy, and that sense of like humanity versus automata, aka robotic, aka AI, and that discussion within this game, and showing a future of like AI literally taking over the world, and people's decision just basically are in the city. where Control could have said better, aka Grandpa, you know Grandpa Ben, but literally could have said better, saying that if you look around the city, nothing makes sense, and it is kind of true. There is some outright just like craziness, like this girl came from the farms, and it's sort of like out of this world in a sense. If anything, Rania might as well be an alien because she's in this world where like coming from the like a small town and just being different in this sense, it really gives that attitude of just like if you being from a small town moving into a big city like New York or San Francisco or whatever, and it just gives me that vibe, but in a very like crazy sense. Just by the dialogue, I feel like the dialogue really does most of the world building, and that's what really is worth in the game. The gameplay, yeah, it's okay. Driving here and there, it's not the best in that sense. But now I was thinking about it. If I gotta be honest, it's usually the driving of the game. Not no, I'm sorry, the driving of the story. Not really the driving, not really the gameplay mechanics. There's some fun like side missions here or there, but basically it's literally in I'm just gonna correct myself. I apologize. Not the driving, literally the story, literally the characters. If this was a book, and there were several books about Cloudpunk, man, I would love to read them because it's the story that really builds it, and that's what I love about sci-fi's and cyberpunks. Just the idea, and I'm just gonna bring Star Wars into this, and everyone knows Star Wars, but the idea that Star Wars has been out here for the longest time, and there's worlds and planets and chronicles and episodic episodes, and just movies on movies of Star Wars. I may not be a fan of it, but gosh damn, I can appreciate that sense of story because as a writer, that's kind of like almost a dream in a sense. Books on books, creating worlds that are so bigger than ours, bigger than the planets that we see. It's always kind of crazy, but blending it all together is always the story. And I guarantee you, the story is really what's gonna put all these like buildings together, like stick everything together, and it just it's the reason why I truly love this game. Like when I first saw this, knowing the story, when I first understand like what it's about years ago, and how much I really want to play it and finish it, man, was that worth it. And I couldn't help but feel like this game could have been now already a top 10 contender because I truly enjoyed that concept of this game. And I guess that's something I really hungered for. And maybe because I just read so many romances here and there, and pretty much I don't read enough sci-fis or something. But when a game comes out like this and just having that bite size of just cyberpunk that I wanted for the longest time, especially can't really offering to actually buy cyberpunk yet, I guarantee you this game is a good one. I enjoyed so much Cloudpunk. I wish there was more. The character's fun, just especially the whole Huxley thing. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That was something. I don't really feel much emotions, to be honest, but I will say that it's just a world. Games, for the purpose of me playing games in the first place, is literally taking me out of reality. And this is one of those games, man. I make sure that I have time to play it, and man, it always takes me away and never disappoints. Other than that, I'll see you when I see you. I give this game a 9 out of 10 easily. And yeah, one love. God bless.